Well, hello again. Today we're going to do some pork ribs here in our Fireplace pizza oven. I know it's been a little while since I did this, but I'll tell you what, grilling season's coming up. Here we are right in the beginning of April, and I thought, what the heck, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some baby back ribs. Now, these are just basically pork back ribs. You can call them whatever you want, but this is how I do them in the Fireplace pizza oven. I'm going to show you. We just lit it up. I have it outside. I'm going to show you when I put them in. But this is how I like to prep them. About a half hour or so before. First thing I want to do is I like to pull this membrane off the back of the ribs, because that's just a big pain in the butt. So take that, try to get that, and pull that off of there. Now, these are some really good meaty ribs. Here we go. We'll take that. If there's any excess fat you want to trim, you can. But usually on these, I usually don't have too much. They usually come pretty good. And that's what they look like pretty much. Maybe a little bit right there, maybe. And however you like to trim them up, I like having a little bit on there. That's like bacon. So anyways, what I'm going to do, first I'm going to season these, because I like to have mine seasoned, and I'm sure everyone does. And there's so many different ways you can do this. It's totally up to you. But what I'm going to start with is, I like the meat church stuff here. So I'm going to start with a little bit of this fajita seasoning. Just a little bit of that on the back, like that. Just a generous amount there. And then I'm going with, it's called honey hog rub. Now this one I'm going to go a little heavier on. I like the flavor of this. Just gives it a really nice, it's a touch of honey. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the pizza oven at about 250. We're going to keep it there for a couple hours. And then once they start getting real good like that, then we're going to pull them out. We're going to wrap them, and I'm going to put some Carolina barbecue sauce and some brown sugar, and it's going to be really good. And then we're going to cook the remainder like that. So now I want to flip them over to the meaty side and hit it again like that, with a little bit of the fajita first. And then we're going to go heavier with this, the honey hog. And again, you can do this any way you like. Just experiment with it. It really, there's so many different ways. You can watch all these YouTube videos on how they do it. Some people don't like seasoning. Some people like a lot of seasoning. I like a lot of seasoning on mine. It's all in your preference or your taste. But then I'll let these rest here like this. You could use a binder one, but I usually don't with these, because you can see it's already starting to get wet. We're going to let this sit for a little while. And what I'm going to do is we're going to put this in. I'm going to take you out and show you this. This Fireplace pizza oven is amazing for this. It's basically like a smoker, but this probably, the whole process will take about 4 to 5 hours total, because I'm going to have it at a lower temperature. The higher the temperature you do it, the faster they're going to cook. But I'll take you out and show you the pizza oven. Okay, here we are. I just started the fire just a little bit ago. This is the Cambridge Fireplace pizza oven combination. And it's called a Fireplace pizza oven because you can do both things. You can sit around it with family and just roast marshmallows or whatever you want. Or you can cook pizzas in it. It comes with a cooking stone right in there. What I did was I just opened it up. Got my fire going. I use my doors as my damper. So leave the doors open a little bit, and it really gets it going. And as you can see, the temperature's shooting way up because I have the doors open. It's getting a lot of air. So we're going to close it and then pull the damper out. Because what the damper does, it actually transfers the heat. Rather than going up the chimney, it stays in the oven part of the unit. And that's really what makes it work. So what we're going to do, we're at about 275. It'll die down a little bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to put these ribs in. And what I recommend, since it's a pizza oven, there's a cooking stone in there. You don't want to get it all greasy and everything like that. This pan is amazing. Fits right in there. It actually has a grate on it so the drippings can go through. So what I do is I get this pan and I put it in that way. So what we're going to do is put it in here. And look how nice that is. That fits right in there. I got 2 racks of ribs on there. We're just going to put it in and forget about it for a little while. I'll check this every like hour or two. I think about 3.5. I'd say it'll be about ready to wrap it. What you want to do is you don't want it to totally cook until you wrap it, because that really keeps all the juices and everything in there. But feed it every once in a while, and we'll check this out in a little while. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours and we're holding steady right around the 250, 275 mark. We're gonna pull these out and see what they look like. I think they're ready to wrap right now. So let me get my hot pads on. Oh yeah, look at these. Look how they're getting there. They're about 3/4 of the way done. But what I'm gonna do, I'll pull this. We're gonna wrap these and put them back in, and then we'll finish them up it'll take about 1.5 hours to finish them up. But let me show you how I'm gonna do this. First off, we're gonna lay them face down when we put them back in on this wrap. So I'm just gonna take some butter and put a nice line of butter there. And some brown sugar. Just like that. Put that right on there. And I have about 3 pieces of aluminum foil for each one, so they're good and wrapped in this. So that'll be good. Then I got some of this Carolina barbecue sauce I'm trying out. Just at the grocery store. You can use whatever you like. I'm gonna put a nice healthy bead of that down the middle. And let me see if I can grab these. Put it face down like that. We're gonna just wrap them up. Let me see, make sure I get all 3 of them. There we go. Just wrap it up real nice like that. It's a beautiful day out. A little chilly. The sun's not out, but it's warm enough. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna put it right back down on there. So we'll do that again. Brown sugar on there, just like that. And I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce, some of this Carolina sauce right on there like that. Get this one face down. Now it's gonna cook right in that sauce. It's brown sugar. That's all we want to do with these. Just lay them right back like that. I'll tell you what, this pan makes such a difference having this. You don't have to worry about anything getting on your cooking stone. It just preserves the whole thing. Put them right back in there. And we're gonna finish this out. Just let it in there like that. Just keep feeding the fire. Actually, I can put some logs in right now. The nice thing about this, I have wood boxes built right on the side here. Just put some logs in there. And that's pretty much it. So, we'll check this out in a little while, but it's coming along great. Like I said, 3 hours at 250. And we'll leave them in for another hour, hour and a half, and they should be totally done. And we'll show you a picture at the end. But only good things to say about this pizza oven. It really is. It's been great with everything we've cooked in it. There's a learning curve with anything, so you just got to figure it out and keep trying different things and watch these videos, and you can see how I do it. And I'm not a professional chef at all, so. we'll get back to you a little later and let you check it out. Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half. I think these are well done. So let me pull them out, see what they look like. They smell really good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of these out of here. I like to keep them in the sauce until you actually eat them, but we're gonna take this one out. It's hot. Look at this. Look at that rib. Now I don't like mine that they totally fall apart when you eat them. I like them to have a little bit of just a little bit on them. Ooh, they're hot. I don't even know if I can taste this, it's so hot. They are. Look at that rib. It almost looks like a drumstick. Look at that. Look at that smoke line in there. Wow. Very good ribs. I'll tell you what, you can really taste that that honey seasoning we put on there. Very good. It just pretty much just falls right off of there. Definitely happy with that. Happy with the Fireplace pizza oven. You can get one of these. This is the Cambridge Fireplace pizza oven. Talk to a distributor in your area. Definitely the best pizza oven I've ever cooked in, and I've cooked in a couple different kinds, and also smoking. I mean, me personally, I don't like pellet smokers. I mean, you can have whatever. I like the offsets better, and this is almost like an offset. I just don't like cooking with the pellets, but to each his own. I love this thing. You see what it does. You got to try this in your pizza oven. But again, check our videos out here on YouTube. We also have a Facebook page. I'm Jay, and we'll see you next time.